What is up, everybody? My name is Ross from Ross Fundies, and welcome back to Yearning, a gay story. So last episode we hooked up, or rather we started to date Jake, and a lot of people were in our room last time. I remember. I don't know why, but I guess there's something about that. So now we're gonna load the game, save file. Let's go, baby! October. The next week flies by. You find out you have midterms in most of your classes the following week. You're doing decently in your classes and would like to do well on these exams too. Oh yeah, I forgot, in the last episode we also came out to our parents and I told you guys, me actually coming out. So there's that. My character in the game came out to their parents, and me, I told you guys. I came out to you guys. So there's that. I don't know. Yeah. I don't want to go off in another tangent, but yeah, I'm glad you guys let me do that. It feels great, not hiding a big part of who I am. To even more people, I like being out in the open. I like being known I like being seen, rather. Or I like people knowing, instead of being assumed to be this and that, which I'm clearly not. Anyway, sorry. You spend most of your evening studying with Jake, Hannah, and Nickel in Nickel and Jake's room. You're so far ahead on your homework that you're able to throw yourself into studying. Jake grows bolder with his touches, holding your hand when walking on campus. It makes you want to kiss him. So you do. You don't think he appreciates it too much. You don't see much of Carlos or Adam. Apparently Adam managed to convince Carlos to actually study for his exams as well. You see Liz B on Wednesday, manning a table for Q&A. You avoid her, and you find out later October 11th is National Coming Out Day. Oh! Oh no! Uh-oh! You're not sure how you feel about that, but you find yourself relieved it wasn't Liz G or Dan at the table instead, yelling at everyone to be out and proud. You message James a few times during the week. He tells you he's busy with classes now that his weekends are filled with shows. You don't manage to meet up during the week. Janet keeps you updated on her and Tom. Things seem to be going really well between the two of them, although she hasn't slept with them yet. She asks about you and Jake and is glad things seem to be going well for you. Oh, Friday the 13th. You walk out of your calc lecture on Friday, eager to continue studying. You head back to your room to quickly drop off stuff and check it with Jake, Hannah, and Nickel. Oh wow, the room's clean. You head to the library to meet up with Hannah, grabbing a sandwich on the way. Jake and Nickel join later, after their classes end. Soon it's late, and everyone heads back to their rooms to sleep. Jake kisses you in the darkened campus. You think it's pretty amazing. You sleep surprisingly well that night. It's so cute. You wake up fairly early on Saturday. Adam, surprisingly, is already awake and studying. You roll out of bed and unlock your computer. Hi Ross, Jake wants to go to buffet. Wanna come? That sounds good. See you there soon. Any interest in buffet, Adam? He shrugs. Why not? Well, I guess there are quite a few reasons, but it's been a while. You quickly get dressed and the two of you head to the buffet. Nickel, Jake, and Hannah are already there. You sit next to Jake, who smiles and holds your hand. Hey Adam. The five of you check out the buffet. I'm so amazed at how good their breakfast is. Some of these foods are harder to make than pizza, and they always seem to screw that up. We came here once for dinner, and the pizza was edible. I'm shocked. You help Jake carry his plates of food back to the table. The rest of you sit and mostly watch him eat. Adam shakes his head. Dude, I don't know where it all goes. Your anatomy doesn't make any sense. Jake shrugs, finishing up another plate of pancakes and eggs. Should we do some studying this morning? Library? That sounds good. That sounds a good idea. I need to grab my notes anyway at the room. All of you depart for your rooms. You walk back to yours with Adam. That was a pretty sunset. How do I go back there? There we go. Because I'm grabbing this for a screenshot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm I'm grabbing it for a future thumbnail. Don't worry about it. Got it. Sorry, guys. We're gonna sidetrack that. Okay. You quickly grab your notes and books and head to the library. You spend the rest of your morning reviewing notes in your textbooks with Jake, Nickel, and Hannah. Econ notes. Soon it's lunchtime and the four of you decide to grab burgers. Ooh, winter clothes! The fries are durian and sour cream. Durian isn't bad. Durian isn't bad. Ew. What? Did you just say ew? I hate durian. Who are you and what have you done with Jake? There are foods I don't like. Nacho cheese and motor oil? I like cheese. Hannah shakes her head. Y'all get burgers and walk to the student center to eat. You discuss exams and homework over food. Soon you finish eating and head back to your rooms to study. Adam is there when you return, reading a textbook. Hey Ross, just studying? Yeah, always a good thing to do. You spend the afternoon studying for midterms. Soon you decide it's time for dinner. You and Adam grab sandwiches and return to the room to eat them over more studying. You unlock your computer. Janet is online and the two of you talk for a while about life and things. Soon you decide it's bedtime. You sleep well. Oh, we didn't go to the National Coming Out Day? You wake up fairly early Sunday morning. Adam is still asleep, snoring softly. You lie there staring at the ceiling, thinking that you really should study today and dreading your first exams tomorrow. You roll out of bed and unlock your computer. More studying today? Library? Also, what's up with Hannah and Nick? Are they gonna... Don't know. Are they dating? I don't know. But library sounds good. You quick... Sorry, I'm a burpy boy. You head out to the library, leaving Adam asleep. Jake, Hannah, and Nicole are already there when you arrive. Hey Ross. Sit next to Jake and hold his hand. He leans his head against your shoulder. That's so cute. You spend the morning reviewing programming and physics with Jake, Hannah, and Nicole. Soon, Hannah is yawning and Nicole stands and stretches. Food? I like food. Motor oil? Jake, no. I like motor oil. To eat? I like eating. Hannah shakes her head. What are we gonna do with you? Get him a sandwich? Sandwiches. I like sandwiches. Nicole collects your cards and leaves to get sandwiches. Jake holds your hand and smiles at you. I don't know why studying with you here is so nice, but this is nice. She's just she's a third wheel. Hannah muffles the school your hands and Jake blushes. Oh. Nicholson returns. I think we bought out their roast beef sandwiches. The guy asked me if the order was for that guy with the red highlights before I gave him the cards. Hannah laughs. They know you too well, Jake. Wait, Brett. Soon you finish eating. I should probably go do some homework at my room. I could possibly study some more, but yeah, that sounds reasonable too. We should go to your room and study us. Study each other? Jake turns red. Oh. Schoolwork. We can try meeting up for dinner for more studying then. Study back at your room with Jake. Studying sounds good. Awesome. We'll see the two of you later, hopefully. You and Jake head to your room. Adam is there studying. Hey Ross, Jake. You spend the afternoon reviewing notes, sitting on the bed with Jake leaning against you. It's really nice. Jake excuses himself to return to his room after a couple of hours, having forgotten some notes. He tells you he'll ping on you about dinner plans. Carlos walks in shortly afterward. Hey Chico, Ross. Dinner? I should study. You should eat. At some point, yes. So, dinner? I really shouldn't. I should finish cramming. You can cram, Chico, food in your mouth. You unlock your computer. Hey, dinner? Pick your buffet. Interesting. I kinda wanna go to the house, but I don't like the twins. Go to dinner with Jake. I think I'm joining Jake for dinner. That makes sense. Well, maybe next time then. You go ahead, I'll join in a bit. Let me finish reviewing this chapter. Carlos heads out and you message Jake. Dinner sounds good. Heading out now. Hannah's coming. See you there. You leave Adam to his studying and head to the buffet. You arrive at the buffet but can't find Hannah or Jake. You grab a plate and find the table. They show up a few minutes later. Hi Ross, the winter clothes are so cute. Sorry we're a little late. Got too interested in the man curves. Back in a bit. They go investigate the food. Hannah secrets her to a slice of burnt pizza. I don't know why we still come here. I guess it makes Jake happy, but I'm not sure fun with cereal is a legitimate theme, especially for dinner. Breakfast for dinner. That's a mood. Jake returned to what looks like Fruit Loops and an omelet. As I said, this is great. It's breakfast food for dinner. Oh my god. But all of it together. Did you see the sausage and syrup soup with Rice Krispies? Unfortunately, yes. The two of you mostly watch Jake eat. He seems to particularly enjoy the frosted flaking green bean casserole. My theory is that people that fail out of culinary school come here, and then they get to exercise the weirdest part of their imaginations. I don't know. I like this place. We know. Soon you finish eating and head back to your rooms to continue studying. Jake shyly gives you a quick kiss in the deserted hallway. Hannah muffles a squeal. He tastes like frosted flakes. Aww. Adam and Carlos are both still at dinner when you return to your room. Janet doesn't seem to be online either. You spend some time reviewing class notes again. Adam and Carlos both walk in a bit later looking extremely upset. Carlos walks over to your bed and sits on it. You know Elliot, right Ross? Yeah? Well, he's in the hospital and Robert got arrested. Oh, we should have gone to dinner with him then. I wanted that tea. Carlos lets out a choked laugh, and he falls silent. Carlos seems to be staring off into space. Is Elliot okay? We don't know. Robert snapped and started beating his face in. He was unconscious when the ambulance came. Well, obviously. Some guys went with him to the hospital, but Carlos shudders again. I guess Elliot found out why Robert's been such an ass recently. Something about Robert's brother coming out and his family not taking it well. Anyway, Robert just snapped. Oh! So going with Jake was a good idea. Okay, Robert's a homophobic asshole. You're not wrong. But I'm not sure this was exactly a gay bashing or whatever. Just pushed him too far. I mean, Elliot isn't gay, is he? Carlos just shrugs and they're silent for a while. I'm sorry, are you two okay? Let's make it about them and not me. Or not as our character. Adam looks over at Carlos and rubs his back. Dude, I don't know. You two are really good friends. It could have been me. Maybe it should have been. Maybe I could have fought back or something. Dude, no. It's a shitty situation, but it's not your fault in any way. The three of you are silent for a while. Chico, do you mind if I stay the night here? Dude, of course not. Take the bed. Carlos shakes his head. Floor is fine. I don't want to deal with things right now. Adam throws some coats and shirts on the ground as a makeshift pillow, and Carlos curls up on the floor, fully clothed. You have some trouble sleeping that night. That's some heavy shit. That's heavy. Yeah, we were right for going with Jake and Hannah. That could have taken a bad turn. You take your midterms on Monday and Tuesday. Carlos seems to be particularly upset over the situation with Elliot and Robert. The preparation and studying pays off, as you find the tests relatively easy. Your stellar performance gives you some breathing room on another assignment. assignments. Janet has sex with Tom on Monday. She talks to you excitedly Tuesday evening, and you're happy for her. You meet up with Carlos for dinner Tuesday night at the house. The mood is generally somber, but the food is still good. He otherwise avoids the hospital, unable to bring himself to visit Elliot. You consider messaging Dan, but decide you don't really want to deal with him at the moment. You also don't run into him on campus during the week. You and Adam managed to find the time to play Chetronette together on Thursday. You hadn't realized how much you missed spending time with him outside of studying. You resolve to make sure you make time for Adam in addition to spending time with Jake. You also get a call on Thursday, which you ignore. It turns out to be from your parents, as it's followed by an email from your mom saying that she misses you and wants to hear from you. You resolve to call them over the weekend. You meet up with Jake, Hannah, and Nicole a couple of evenings for games. You find it fortunate that you're ahead in homework. Jake puts your arm around him during the game. You're glad he's growing more comfortable with things. You try to kiss him and he scoots away. You feel like you're still pushing him too much. To no one's surprise, Hannah and Nicole are going out. Jake is extremely happy for them. James unfortunately ends up being busy with classes the entire week. He apologizes and says you should come to the QA meetings. You're not sure that's really your thing. Soon, it's Friday. That's so pretty. Friday, October 20th. Hey, a day after my birthday. I would have turned 4 because 2006. God. You walk out of calc lecture to the crisp autumn air and wonder where the time's gone. You head back to your room. Adam is there studying when you return. Hey Ross, I was going to head to the house for dinner soon. Wanna join? That sounds good. Great, I haven't been to the house lately, so why not? Touch Renette before we head out. You unlock your computer. Hi, Jake asks about dinner and homework afterward. Sorry, existing plans. K. Jake says K. You and Adam play Touch Renette for a while. Carlos walks in after a few games. Hey Chico, Ross. Dinner? Yeah, I was planning on heading over there shortly. Ross was going to join us. Not eating with Jake, Ross? Well then, shall we? The three of you grab your coats and head out. I hate that it's getting so cold now. My cast comes off in a week, but it's going to be too cold to swim. Why does this campus not have an indoor swimming pool? Adam shrugs. Sucks for you, dude. Shut up, Chico. Maybe I'll swim anyway. I wonder how much worse I am now. I wonder if I should go visit Elliot tonight or something. I think he still hasn't woken up. I think it'd be too depressing for me to go. It's been a week? He shakes his head. I should have done something. Dude, stop kicking yourself over it. Carlos says. I feel like Carlos knows more than he's letting on. I guess. You arrive at the house and head to the common room. A few guys are sitting on couches playing Geometry Wars. You recognize Steve waiting for a turn. Hi Carlos, Adam, Ross. Hey Steve. Any news about Elliot? He's stable, but still unconscious. From what I heard, I was probably going to visit him after dinner. By the way, Elliot was chairing the committee for the annual frat race, and it's in a little over a week on Sunday. Are one of you free to help out with that? Dude, he could get better by then. Don't replace him yet. That's, Adam bites his lip. Also, I think that's when I'm getting my cast off, so I don't think I can do it. That's reasonable. Adam? I probably have to study. Oh no. Oh no! Adam stares at him strangely for a bit. Sure, hope to see you at the event though. The chef walks in and announces that dinner is ready. Go ahead, I want to get a round of this in first. You, Adam, and Carlos head to the dining room and get in line for food. Smells good. I guess it's meatloaf night. Oh, I miss meatloaf. You grab a plate of meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and broccoli, and the three of you grab a table. You mostly eat in silence. Steve sits down next to you a bit later with his own plate of food. Hey, Steve. He nods at Adam and stares at Carlos. Are you okay, dude? Yeah, sorry, I'm just concerned about Elliot. You finish your meals in silence. So, do you want to come to the hospital with me? Sounds like a plan. I don't know. I didn't know him very well, but I'll come anyway. That's nice of you, Ross. Carlos sighs. I guess I'll go too. Then, shall we? The four of you head to the hospital. The four of you crowd into Elliot's room over the protests of the nurse. Elliot's parents seem to have stepped out briefly, leaving their bags piled on the chair. Elliot's head is still bandaged up and his face is still mostly covered in gauze and tape. Carlos shakes his head and turns away. Chico, why did I come? Excuse me. I feel like Carlos is hiding something. He's acting like he knows more, you know? He walks out of the room. Let's follow him. Carlos is standing in the hallway, forehead against the wall. Hey, Ross. He sighs, sitting down with his back to the wall. You sit next to him. He needs to vent. I could never be a doctor. I don't know how Adam is going to deal with this stuff. Blood, tubes, gauze, blood. All I can see when I look at him is blood. And him lying on the floor like that. God, it's terrifying, Ross. I don't think anyone could blame you. Thanks, Ross. You sit there in silence for a bit. Adam and Steve soon join you in the hallway. I don't think I can stay here anymore. I feel like a terrible person, though. I should be here for him. Dude, there's nothing you can really do anyway. I'm sure you'll be the first to come running if he wakes up. I just couldn't deal with seeing him like that. Sorry. Adam holds out his hand and pulls Carlos to his feet. Well, you'll feel better if you get some sleep. Let's get you back to your room. Adam, Carlos, and Steve head back to the house while you head back to your room. You unlock your computer, wondering if Janet is still online. Ross, it's super late. Why are you not here? You and Jake finally doing it? You'd better be having sex right now, or at least making out a lot. Here. Sorry. Surprised you're still up. There you are. How was your day? Yeah, late night here. You don't mention the hospital visit. You're not sure it's a good time to bring up Elliot either. So, a boring evening. Not much new with me here. Went out with Tom to dinner, so I'm still up. Hey, you don't have a spare laptop, do you? Mine's broken. Oh, this is Jake. Okay. I don't, unfortunately. Thanks. Just using labs for now. Hopefully a new one comes soon. You talk to Jake and Janet for a bit before Adam walks in. Hey, Ross. Sorry. Sat and talked with Steve for a bit at the house. Anyway, I should probably head to bed. You figure that's a good idea for you as well, and you bid Jake and Janet good night. Sleep comes easy. Saturday, October 21st. You wake up early Saturday morning, blinking the sleep from your eyes. Something catches your attention and you turn to the door. The fuck? Jake is standing by the door, shirtless, blushing. Adam laughs from his bed. About time you woke up, dude. Just gonna leave your boyfriend here? Jake approaches your bed and you sit up, heart beating rapidly, questions on your lips. You're suddenly acutely aware of your morning erection. Just pretend I'm not here. Adam rolls over and faces the wall. Jake puts a hand on the mattress, staring into your eyes. Then he's kissing you. You're pretty sure you have the worst morning breath, but he doesn't seem to mind. Oh! Oh! He breaks and takes a step back before pulling his pants and underwear down in one swift motion. I need you, dude. Okay! Crossing the bed with you, kissing you again, pulling you back down with him. His hands move into your pants. He feels amazing. At least he should feel amazing. Actually, he doesn't feel like very much at all. Your eyes snap open and you almost groan in frustration. Oh, it's a dream! God! You swear you can still feel Jake's lips on yours. You wish Jake was more open to things in real life. God! I was like, where is this newfound confidence coming from? Is this a fan fiction? I'm like, bruh! Your heart is beating rapidly and your morning erection is almost painful. Adam is still asleep on his bed, snoring softly. You lie in bed a bit, trying to recover from the dream. A quick glance at your clock tells you it's 8:45. You make the Q&A meeting this morning if you wanted to. You could make the Q&A meeting this morning if you wanted to. It would be nice to see James, Dan, and the Lizzes again. But the thought of going there still makes you a little nervous. Besides, you could also use the opportunity to get some extra work done. Ooh, we could sleep in. Meeting. You quietly roll out of bed and get dressed. Adam stirs but doesn't seem to wake up. The neighbor's dog is so loud. I hope that doesn't come in the mic, actually. You grab your coat and head out. You stand outside the room again. There's people talking inside and you can hear Dan's laugh. You feel a knot in your stomach. You're standing there trying to psych yourself up when you see Liz G walking down the hallway. Ross! Ooh, I like that coat. She runs up to you, gives you a hug. Surprised to see you here. Didn't drag your cute friend along this time? Jake, was it? Anyway, come in. Don't stand out here looking like someone's kicked your puppy. She grabs your hand and pulls you into the room. The room is full of people you don't know. Dan's seated on the couch talking to some guy, and Liz B is standing and talking to another girl. They turn when you enter. Ross! Hi, babe. Dan stands and gives you a hug as Liz B comes over and gives Liz a kiss. Surprised to see you here, Ross. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Oh, my eyes are starting to not focus. Liz G giggles. Come sit with me, there's plenty of space. Well, there's space, but we're all friendly here, right? You look around, but you don't see James anywhere. I stand in the corner. You shake your head and stand in an empty corner instead. Dan shrugs and heads back to the couch. Liz G sits on the arm of the couch next to him. Liz B brings the meeting to order and talks for a bit about an upcoming fundraiser for AIDS research. James walks through the door part way through her speech, looking more disheveled than usual. Somehow it still works on him. He looks at Liz apologetically, who doesn't even miss a beat. He stands next to you in the corner. So please sign up for a tabling shift, or sign up to donate some baked goods, but specify what you're making so we don't have a repeat of last year where everyone made Rice Krispie treats. Oh, what's wrong with Rice Krispie treats? Nothing unless the entire table is nothing but Rice Krispie treats. Dan? I see no problem with this. Liz shakes her head. Anyway, I would also like to remind everyone again that this room is for hanging out and socializing. It is not a place for you to come and hook up. She looks pointedly at Dan, who coughs. I can't imagine why anyone would do that. Right. Condoms are in the drawer, by the way. Liz rummages around in her purse and pulls out a Ziploc bag of condoms. No, they're not. She tosses the bag to him. Aw. I'm serious though, we've gotten some complaints that people walking by in the hallway have, seen things. And this room is a public space, funded by the university, so please use your discretion. She looks at Dan. Or in some cases, someone else's. Sure, whatever. Liz G giggles, Liz B glares at him. Moving on then, does anyone have anything they'd like to share? A few people stand to talk about coming out experiences and breakups. I'd like to say something. Well, two things. He knows Elliot! Ho! A lot of you probably met Elliot, at least briefly. He's currently in the hospital because some guy decided it would be a good idea to beat his face in. Not really because he's gay, I guess, but kind of related to it and homophobia in general. So I thought it'd be nice if we could all sign a card or something for him. I'd include a giant stuffed penis or something too, but I'm not sure how much his parents would appreciate that. But suggestions for other stuffed things would be appreciated. Dan, that's really thoughtful of you. Also, I want to remind everyone that James's show closes tomorrow night, so if you want to ogle his shirtlessness some more, your time's running out. Liz G giggles. James shakes his head. And we're back. Just saying. Anyone else have anything to share? Tell about Jake. Okay. Seeing none, I guess we'll see you all next week. Fundraiser side-up sheets are on the wall over there. God damn it. A bunch of people get up and sign or leave. You find a seat on a couch. James and Dan sit next to you, and Liz G sits on the arm. Liz B comes up behind Liz and wraps her arms around her neck, chin on her head. Surprised you're here. Dan laughs and slaps her back. He couldn't stay away from us, I guess. So you're all signing up to table, right? No time. Of course not. The rest of you, though? You say that like I can't bake, Liz. You can't bake, Dan. Ouch! Right to the heart. Yeah, because you totally still have one of those. Liz is being mean to me. Make her stop. Liz G giggles and kisses Liz's hand. Time to go. He grabs his bag. He stands and grabs his bag. Bye, Jemison, go break a leg. Or your arm. Again. James shakes his head and walks out the door. So, fine, I'll do your stupid tabling. That's the spirit. Dan grabs the sign-up sheet off the wall and brings it back to the couch. Looks like there's 2 spots open tomorrow afternoon. Ross, let's do this. Camera died! Interesting! I don't think I'm free. Dan shrugs. Liz, sign up with me. You want me to bake and table with you? Your girlfriend is the head of the honcho around here. Gotta pull your weight, girl. She giggles. Fine. Dan signs the 2 of them up and Lisby looks over for the rest of the sheet. And that leaves me with only 2 slots I have to do myself. Better than last year. I heard a rumor. Just one? Haha. I heard a rumor James's birthday is next week. What? So it's true. No comment. We have to throw him a huge party or something. Liz shakes her head. Dan, you know James would totally hate that. Exactly. She sighs, and Liz G giggles. So what day is it? The 29th? No comment. 30th? No comment. He stares at her for a bit. It's totally the 30th. Liz stares back at him. No comment. Dan laughs. Come on, Ross, we should make this birthday special for him. Liz shakes her head. I know that he wouldn't want you to make a big deal out of it. Or any deal at all. Aw, where's the fun in that? He's turning the big 2-0. Gotta celebrate his last few days as a teenager. Dan, I love you, but you can be kind of an ass sometimes. I'm an ass because I want to make someone's birthday special? You're an ass because you're making a big deal of something that he wouldn't want you to make a big deal of. Or really, would even want you to know about. Dan shrugs. How'd you find out anyway? I have my sources. Liz looks at Liz. Did you tell him? What? No. Okay. She sighs again. I really don't think you should do anything, Dan. Get him a card or something if you really want to. But no parties, no people, no cake. Oh, seriously. Fine, I'll think about it. Good enough, I suppose. She releases Liz, who makes an unhappy noise. Anyway, I have to be going. Liz G stands and silently walks out the door. Liz sighs. I'll talk to the 2 of you later. Oh no. She heads out after Liz. I unfortunately have to head out as well, but we'll talk later. Heads out the door and you head back to your room. Adam is awake, sitting at his desk, doing work. Good morning, Ross. You unlock your computer. Hi, Jake wants games and breakfast. Carlos walks into the room. Hey, Chico. Ross. It's time to eat lots of food and run. And call an ambulance. Psh, I thought you always said that exercise was good for you. I do, but I also always say that exercise after eating is bad for you. The phone rings and you jump. Parents? You should probably answer it, Ross. You reluctantly answer the phone. Ross, my baby, you didn't answer when we called on Thursday. We were so worried. You worry too much, honey. Well, can you blame me? Yes. How are you doing? Are you eating enough? Should I send you more money for food? Has that burger place had any more interesting flavors of fries? How's Jake doing? Still eating well, I hope? You laugh. Yes, he's still eating well. You two getting along well? Be safe. Dear. What? Don't do anything you'll regret. Or he'll regret. Boys will be boys. But still, I don't want to have this conversation right now. Of course not. So, how are classes? You talked for a while about classes and your midterms. Your dad seems pleased that you did so well. Soon your dad is you're pulling your mom off the phone. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye. Tell your physics professor that he's. Your dad hangs up and you sit back in your chair, relieved. Well, that was something. Breakfast? I was going to meet up with Jake, Nicole, and Hannah for some board games, actually. Well, have fun then. Game sounds good. See you at Student Center soon. You grab your coat and head out. You seem to be the first to arrive at the Student Center. You grab an empty table and watch people walk by. It's a little fuller than usual, probably due to the colder weather outside. Jake soon shows up with a bag of games, followed by Nicole and Hannah. Hey Ross. They sit at the table with you. I grabbed some breakfast sandwiches. She pulls out some sandwiches from the backpack. I think Jake should pick last because he'll eat any of these, or all of these if we let him. Is there bacon? Oh, I could go for some bacon. Hannah tosses you a sandwich that looks like bacon and egg on a croissant. Nicole claims a sausage one and Hannah grabs something on an English muffin. Jake grabs the remaining 3 sandwiches and Hannah laughs. Of course. So, what should we play? Diamant. I guess it's been a while. Jake sets up the game. The deck is friendly today, and everyone managed to amass quite a bit of treasure. Soon, it's the last round of the game. All the traps have come out at once, so you're left looking at a measly pile of gems and bad odds of survival. Those few gems might be enough to guarantee a win, but you could push your luck further. Leave with the gems. Everyone leaves. Aw, I'm surprised you left, Nick. Yeah, well, I didn't think anyone would leave. Let's see what the next card would have been. Jake flips over the next card, and it's a large drove of gems. Figures. Everyone counts their gems, and Jake wins by a single gem. That was fun. Jake leans his head against your shoulder. That okay? Definitely. He smiles and grabs your hand under the table. Good. He's so soft. What next? Power grid? That sounds good. Jake sets up the game. You start out later in the turn order and manage to snag the moderately priced area of the map. Soon the second phase starts and you consider your options. Build into the expensive area. You manage to prevent Jake's expansion plans, but you also find yourself low on money as a result. Still, your income is decent, and you manage to do well for the rest of the game. Ultimately, Nickel beats you by a single city. That was fun. So, lunch? Food. Buffet. I guess we could do that. Food looks surprisingly decent again today. They're having a good week or something, I guess. Grab plates, find a table. So, food! Hannah laughs. The meal proceeds smoothly. Nickel even goes back for seconds, and Hannah teases him about it. What? It's actually good today. I don't disagree. Jake goes through 5 plates and dessert before calling it quits. Soon he's holding his stomach and yawning. I think I need a nap. Nickel shakes his head. I don't know why you kept doing homework last night, man. I was just in the zone or something, I guess. A nap actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. Damn, it's contagious. I guess we'll see you later, Ross. They head back to the rooms and you head back to yours to try and get some homework done. I wanted to cuddle with Jake! You pull out some history papers and start going over them. Carlos and Adam walk in the door a little while later. Hey, Ross. So, time for some homework, I guess. Boring, but necessary. Only if you want to graduate. Carlos shrugs and flops down on your bed. You unlock your computer. Hey, what's up? Just missing you. I miss you too. How's your day? You talk to her for a bit. Anyway, I have to go. TTYL. Carlos seems to have fallen asleep in your bed. Adam has headphones on and is reading a textbook and taking notes. Homework. Let's spend the afternoon working on programming assignments. You get so engrossed in coding that you don't notice Adam leave and eventually return with sandwiches. He smiles at you and drops one on your desk. You notice that it's actually past dinner time. Carlos eventually wakes up and throws him a sandwich as well. He eats it quickly and excuses himself, getting back to the house. Adam takes off his headphones and smiles at you. Tetranet? Like his break from homework. You spend the rest of the evening playing Tetranet with Adam. Soon you decide it's time for bed. You sleep soundly. Sunday. You wake up Sunday morning to a knock at your door. Is this another fucking dream? You look over at Adam's bed, but it's empty. Must be at the gym or library or something. Oh no! Is this another dream? You open the door to find Jake, who smiles at you. Hi, Then he's kissing you and pushing you against the wall. You somehow manage to put the door closed behind him. He breaks and blushes, his arm still around you. Sorry, He tugs at your shirt and you look at him questioningly. I want you. He takes a step back from you and stares at the floor. He nods and pulls off his shirt, staring at the ground, blushing. I don't want to kiss him unless he wants me to kiss him. He blushes and slowly removes the rest of his clothing. You follow suit and look him over. You think he's absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I'm not. You shut him up with a kiss and the two of you make your way to your bed. Oh! Oh, it wasn't a dream? Oh! What? The two of you lie together in bed afterward, happy. That was... A knock at the door interrupts him and he looks at it. You reluctantly go to the door, opening it. No one is there. Confused, you turn back to Jake, but he's no longer there. There's another knock at the door, and you startle awake, staring at the ceiling. Your heart is racing, and the mess in your pants serves as a reminder of the dream. God damn it! Another dream! Adam is in his bed, opens an eye, and looks at you. You climb out of bed and open the door. Oh, God. He looks at you apologetically. I'm not still dreaming, am I? Sorry, I just had a weird dream and couldn't fall back asleep. I felt like I needed to talk to you. Is it about the thing? The image of Jake under you, moaning, pops into your mind, and you try your hardest to push it aside. I'm sorry, it's so early. Of course, let me get dressed quickly. Thanks. Take your time. You quickly get dressed, then head to the student center with him. You take a seat at a triangular table. Jake sits next to you, takes your hand in his, and smiles. Sorry, I kind of feel stupid now. I had this dream I was dating a guy, but he was all, I don't know, he wasn't you. And you've always been so patient with me, even though I know you probably want more, or to move faster, or something. So, thank you. Your dream from earlier is still fresh in your mind, and part of you is wanting that for real. On the other hand, it's pretty nice discovering things together, and you have no doubt that sex will be amazing once you're both ready for it. That's true. I have yet to experience that, but the waiting game of like going slow, that I've experienced. I do, but you're worth it. He smiled. Thanks. I'll get there with you. Breakfast? Buffet? You grab a plate of food and watch him devour a pile of pancakes, eggs, and sausage. He finishes a fourth cinnamon roll before sitting back in his chair. I don't know what else to eat. Hey. Nicole walks over to your table. Hey. You disappeared so quickly this morning. I thought you were just going to the restroom or something. Jake shrugs. Just needed to talk. You okay? Jake smiles and holds your hand across the table. Yeah, I am now. Nicole laughs. Man, if a month ago you told me you'd be holding Ross's hand in public, I wouldn't have believed you. Jake jerks his hand away. No, it's a good thing, man. I'm glad you two are experiencing things together. It's good. Yeah. Anyway, I should probably eat. I should go do some homework, wish my laptop was working. The labs are weird to work in, but thanks, Ross. I'll meet up with you after breakfast, Jake. Nicole goes to grab food and Jake leaves her computer lab. You return to your room. Adam is up sitting at his desk working. Good morning. Carlos walks through the door. Hey Chico, Ross. I'm avoiding the house today. Leigh and Ashley are around and I think they want to get together with me again. I thought you'd be all over that, dude. I still find the concept of twins a little strange. Last time didn't go so well. I suppose that's fair. Anyway, I was going to try to go to the hospital this morning to see how Elliot's doing. You two are welcome to come along. I can't do it. You should go though, Ross. Maybe I should go running. Hey, Jake's doing homework in the lab. Was thinking of joining. Wanna come? Homework. I'm meeting up with people to do homework actually. Probably a good thing to do. You send Hannah a message while Carlos changes into running clothes. Oh, that was quick. Adam grabs his coat and the three of you head out. I'll see the two of you later, I guess? You see a familiar face walking toward you. Oh, who's this hunk? He looks like a Ken doll, not gonna lie. Ross, this is my roommate Nate. You introduce Adam and Carlos. Nice to meet both of you. We're heading to breakfast. I'm going to see our friend at the hospital. Oh, my friend is there too. Got his face beaten in or something. Elliot? Oh yeah, him. Give him my regards? Or whatever, I guess he wouldn't know either way anyway. Sorry, excuse us. Dan and Nate walk toward the student center. I guess I'll go then. See you two later. Adam heads off to the hospital while Carlos runs off. You head to the lab. Oh, right, this is the lab. I thought there was a classroom. Jake, Nicole, and Hannah are already there working. Hey, Ross. You take a seat next to Jake, and he takes your hand. Hi. I've almost got this debugged. How's the assignment coming along for you? You actually finished this assignment already. Finished. Also, I have a bug there. Here. Thanks. You work for a while on other homework. Programming notes. After a while, Nicole pushes back his keyboard. So I'm feeling like lunch now. You, Jake? Food. Hannah laughs. I should really get dinner after recording. It's like 8:30 in the evening now. Indeed. Buffet? Must we? Oh, come on, Nicole. It wasn't so bad last time. I guess. The four of you head to the buffet. Another themed lunch. I'm kind of scared what British fusion entails. If we're lucky, it'll be a lot of crumpets and tea. Tea. I bet they're putting tea in things. I'm not sure I'm not sure how I feel about that. You examine the buffet. Tea smoked biscuits? What does that even mean? Tea smoked biscuits. I'm not sure if I should be horrified or impressed with the haggis and crumpet sandwiches. That's not even British, is it? Jake piles a plate high with a weird concoction. Hannah reads the sign. Oh no. Black pudding wrapped Scotch egg pie with wasabi icing. Scotch eggs though. I miss Scotch egg. I could go for a Scotch egg. Pie. That doesn't even look like pie. And what is that wasabi icing? What is this place even doing? Nico grabs a bowl of cereal. Hannah grabs some pizza. You find an empty table and mostly watch Jake eat. I still think we should stop coming here. But food. Jake, man, there's food elsewhere. That's actually food. At least their pizza is okay today. Soon you've all finished eating. I should probably do more work. Me too. We should play board games this evening after work. Go do more work. Lab sounds good. Awesome. You head back to the computer lab with the group. Everyone claims their computer again. So, Nick has seen something weird with this program. Could you help take a look? I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but this debug output doesn't make sense. You sit with Nico for a bit, and he goes through his code. Hannah slides up beside the two of them. What about this? This looks weird. Huh. Yeah, it does. He makes some changes, and his program starts working. Well, I should have asked you for help much earlier then. He kisses Hannah's cheek, who laughs. Yeah, I guess. Although I think a lot of that is thanks to you. Working with you helped me give the confidence I needed, I think. The four of you sit and work on homework for a bit. Jake keeps looking over at you, smiling. Kiss his cheek. You lean over and kiss him on the cheek. He blushes. Oh, he's okay with that! That that's nice. Hannah looks over at the two of you and grins. Nicole, why can't you be cute like that? Nicole continues staring at his screen in his coat. What? He shakes his head and looks at her. Sorry, what? She kisses him on the cheek. What was that for? She shrugs. I think I'm basically done with this. He types some final lines and saves. Games? I like games. I could be done. I'll go grab the games and meet everyone at the student center. Sounds good. You, Hannah, and Nicole head for the student center. You two are so cute. Hannah, it's true. You two are really good for each other, though. Jake returned to the bag. Games. I didn't bring everything, but here's a lot of them. Diamant. Not Diamant. We haven't played Carcassonne in a while. Or Bonanza. Or we could play Diamant again. It's a good thing Ross doesn't have a favorite game or we'd be here forever. Unless his favorite was Diamant. Then we'd still be here forever because I'd get Jake to stop bringing it. You wouldn't dare. What do you want to play? Awesome. At least it's not Diamond. Hey! Meep, beep, beep. Jake sets up the game and you build cities for a while. Eventually you have the option to join up with a larger city. You need to get 2 meeples joined up to get points, but it's potentially a huge number of points. It's time to join into the city and manage to join a second meeple into it a little later. Unfortunately, the city doesn't complete despite you and Jake working at it. Nicole ends up winning. Awesome. Stupid city. I think you committed too many meeples to it, man. You and Ross both left you short elsewhere. I guess it's actually rather late. Dinner? Sandwiches? I like food. You give your student ID cards to Nicole and he leaves to get sandwiches. Jake moves to sit next to you. Hi. He leans against you and puts his head on your shoulder. Aww. Jake stiffens a bit. Put your arm around him. Oh no! Can I reverse? I can reverse, but I kind of want to see where this goes. I can reverse, but I kind of want to see where this goes. You put your arm around him, stiffens even more. He moves and shrugs off your arm. Okay, sorry, this is nice, but I don't know. He doesn't sit up though, and his weight is nice against you. Nicole soon returns with sandwiches. Food. They were out of most sandwiches, so it's ham for everyone. Or hams, I guess, in Jake's case. Multiple hams? Well, multiple ham sandwiches at least. Although if we got him enough sandwiches, it might be multiple hams. Ham. The 4 of you eat in comfortable silence. Soon the food is gone. It's kind of late. I should probably go to bed. Yeah. This was fun though. Jake looks at you for a bit with an expression you can't read. Are you okay, Jake? He kisses you gently, catches you by surprise, but you manage to catch yourself from falling off the seat. He kisses me in public! In front of them! Aww. Shut up, Hannah. Jake breaks and looks at you breathlessly. Sorry, He takes your hand in his. Thanks. Thank you. Jake just smiles. Anyway, good night, Ross. Jake reluctantly releases your hands. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone heads back to their respective rooms. Adam and Carlos are there. Hey Ross, you missed a good movie. Weird movie. Weird, but good. You unlock your computer. Ross, you there? Yeah, what's up? Not much. I just wanted to talk, I guess. I like talking to you. Yeah. We spent some time talking to Janet about life, and Elliot is getting better, I guess. Oh good. Was he sick or something? You realize you never told her about Elliot. Not exactly. You tell her the situation. Wait, what? This happened a week ago? You were so happy with Tom, I didn't want to spoil your mood. That's thoughtful, but I'm kind of hurt. Ross, we tell each other everything, and this was kind of a big deal. Yeah. You must look particularly dejected or something. Hold on, something popped up on my screen. I'll fix that later. Because Carlos looks at you questioningly. You okay, Ross? Yeah, it's nothing. I should go to sleep. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Talk to you tomorrow. I should probably head back to the house. Well, I'll see you tomorrow? Yep. He heads back towards the house. I should probably get to bed as well. The two of you get ready for bed. Somehow you have little trouble falling asleep. Monday. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this episode here. This was a bit longer, like not much longer, but like 10 minutes longer-ish. And my throat is actually starting to hurt because I've been talking for like nearly 2 hours, I believe. But yeah, this was fun. A lot of new developments, some horny dreams. For any relatives of mine watching this, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to click like and subscribe down below if you want to see more content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for notifications whenever I upload it again. Thank you guys so much for watching this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!